What's up, angels? Listen, I sincerely apologize for it being such a long hiatus on my part. I've just been doing some self-discovery, trying to figure out what my next move is, but I promise to not neglect y'all again. Today, what made me get off my ass and get in my little spot to do a video is that good old Porsha Williams. She definitely hit us with a dagger today, where Porsha announced that she will not be returning to RHOA, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That franchise, God, this is the beginning of the end for them. Like, it was the beginning of the end when Nene exited, but Porsha was the last hope. She was that person who we thought was going to bring them to, the next level. We already concluded that, Nene wasn't coming back, but Porsha, was an anchor. She was connected to all the girls. Yes, she had on and off beef with Kenya, but that also was a major part of Kenya's storyline, was her beef with Porsha. So what they gonna do? What are the girls gonna do? Lord, Candy commented under Porsha's announcement, basically saying I was hoping it wasn't true. Yeah, we know you were hoping it wasn't true. We know you were hoping it wasn't true because you literally know nobody's watching the show to watch you start a new business. We happen to see you start a new business because you're on this platform, but no one's tuning in like, what business is Candy gonna start today? Nobody's doing that. And truth be told, you around here selling ice from what we understand. And I understand people want to keep talking about, oh, it was a rocks pour. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Candy came under fire last month or earlier this month. It's about to be October, so last month. Basically, a guy in Atlanta went to Blaze Steakhouse, and Blaze Steakhouse, he got a Hennessy and Coke, which is a mixed drink. They charged him for the rocks. And a lot of bartenders know that the rocks pour is a bigger pour than that of a mixed drink pour. But the gentleman also showed us a picture of his mixed cocktail with a lime in it. So he had a Hennessy and Coke. They were just upcharging him the upcharge. Mind you, he had a cheeseburger, fries, a Red Bull, and 2 Hennessy and Cokes, and his bill was like $75. Like, ooh. But we do understand it's supposed to be an upscale restaurant, but the ridiculousness of it is nobody in Atlanta charges for a rocks pour. Let's just keep it a buck. That's not something people do here. Even friends in New York, nobody charges for a rocks pour. Friends in LA, nobody charges for a rocks pour. We just say you want it straight up, you want it on the rocks. Like, how do you want your hand? Or how do you want your liquor? And that's how it is. If it's $11 a shot, then that's what you're paying. You're paying $11 worth of mixed drink, or you're paying $11 worth of shot. So, at any rate, she came under fire. She supposedly called the guy. They smoothed it all over. I'm sure they gave him a free meal. But then she got online being super uber defensive and making it seem like he ain't never been nowhere before. Mind you, the dude is a lawyer. A successful lawyer at that. I actually followed him on Instagram previously to this drama. So I actually saw this, his post to Candy before I even made the blogs, because I genuinely follow him. Just because, same age range, probably running the same circles. Sometimes you don't remember why you follow somebody. He's one of those people where I don't really remember why I follow him, but I follow him and I've seen it on my timeline. But I digress. That's what Candy got going on. We don't want to see that either. We don't want to see you have Instagram beef with customers because you overcharge customers, because you already know that Candy charges people to park at OLG on Peter Street, which is downtown. And it's her lot. It's not like it's somebody else's lot. It's her lot that you would have to park in to go to OLG unless you park on the street. And she charges $10. And she does not take the $10 off your bill. So I would give her credit if she charged the $10 and then you went inside with your coupon for paying to park and you actually patronized OLG Peter Street and they took the $10 off your bill. That's a normal practice. Like, there are restaurants that charge you a fee to RSVP, but they take that RSVP fee off of your bill. But that's just not cool. I got to pay $10 to come to your restaurant to park. And then after I pay the park, I go in and I still have to pay for my full bill. Nonetheless, Kandi been scheming. We already know that's what the game is. Make money where you can make money. I mean, she making money because people definitely, when they visit Atlanta, if they are a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they want to visit the Kandi spots. So, I mean, it's a smart move. However, she is shaking her boots because who is there to actually capture your attention to change the channel to RHOA on Sundays? Nobody. And everybody, even the producers, we already know, they were looking forward to this Porsha and Simon Guobadia drama. They were looking forward to it because that's all they had. And I'm sure Kenya was looking forward to it because that's all she had, you know, to kind of deflect from her and Mark. That's all she had. Drew hasn't been on the show long enough for us to really care what she's bringing back. Kandi doesn't do nothing but open businesses. The only thing that could save them is if they brought Phaedra back and we saw the Kandi Phaedra stuff play out. That might get a few people to watch, but I still would be iffy because I love the freaking frat Porsha and Phaedra dynamic. So I was looking forward to seeing that friendship if they were to try to bring Phaedra back, but that looks like that's not in the works. So them bringing Sheree back, she gets hired and fired all the time. We don't care. I mean, Akon girlfriend, wife, which she's one of his wives, one of his, sister wives or whatever. I don't know her. Don't care to get to know her. I probably would have cared to get to know her to see her mingle with some people who we consider to be major players on the show. But no, don't care. I hope they're not expecting Kenya and Kandi to carry this because we just don't care. Sorry, HOA, this is the beginning of the end. Sometimes all good things come to an end. RHOP, Real Housewives of Potomac, is holding it down for the Black franchise. And I really hate to see Atlanta go down. Let me be clear. I don't want to celebrate or relish in the demise of RHOA. That's how we really fell in love. I honestly watched Real Housewives of Orange County, the original one. I did watch that one first. But RHOA gave me a different vibe. I mean, I currently live in Atlanta, and I went to college in Atlanta, and Real Housewives of Atlanta started while I was in college. I have friends who interned on the set for the show, and it's just a certain closeness, and to watch it and see them go different places and have family and friends come visit me and want to go to those places. It was an exciting time, and all the catchphrases and memorable moments that we have from RHOA, that's unmatched. No other franchise has been able to capitalize off of Woo Child, the ghetto, or some Porsha lines where she's like, wrong road. Like, we have catchphrases that were birthed out of RHOA, and it was unknowingly, like they were in the moment just saying this stuff. And we don't have that anymore. There's nobody on there that is natural per se. All of Kenya's beefs at this point are contrived. She just hate to hate, and that's how she continues to be on the show. We get it, girl, but there's nobody there for her to like drum up some beef with. I know the producers were running crazy. I really don't think the producers were aware that Porsha was canceling today, or that Porsha was pulling out today. They should have just paid her what she was worth. They knew she was going to carry the show. Like, again, Porsha has been carrying the show. When Nene's not there, she's carrying the show. And even, when they tried to keep holding her feet to the fire after the whole Phaedra, Kandi, Porsha dungeon saga, Porsha had been carrying the show. So I don't know what they're gonna do, and it's just really time for them to get back to the drawing board. Maybe they need to sit out this season. Like, don't try and rush the season. Figure this shit out. Bring back some OGs, like OGs. Kandi's not an OG. Kandi came second season. OG means first season mommies, okay? I wouldn't mind seeing what Deshaun Snow doing. Like, even though she wasn't a big personality her first season, she did bring the coinage. She did bring the money. And to know that she's divorced and she's more vocal now, I would like to see that. Lisa Wu, beautiful, still gorgeous. Maybe Keith Sweat, will allow her. Well, I think all their children might be of age now. So let's see that. Let's see her co-parenting with Ed. Kim Zolciak, I know a lot of people don't like her, but that cast, even with Deshaun being like not into it, and to be clear, Deshaun was asked to come back. Deshaun chose not to come back because of her marriage, going the way it did. So we probably would have saw a different side of Deshaun, but she chose not to come back. And with Deshaun not coming back is how Kandi ended up replacing her. And yes, Kandi was interesting vibe being added to the cast because we hadn't seen or heard from her in a few years at that point in time. So it was really cool to kind of get an update on Kandi. But I really can't say Kandi had a real defining moment on Atlanta other than her mama falling out with Todd and not wanting her to marry Todd. Like, that was probably the biggest scandal Kandi was involved in, other than the dungeon. And she drugged that dungeon crap so long that it's just like, why, what? And even then, people took what they wanted to take from that and didn't really analyze what happened. Phaedra shared that with Porsha, and she was whispering as if she really didn't want it to be heard. And she said someone told her. And rumor has it the person who told her that was a producer on the show. So that way they can continue to perpetuate the drama, because they really didn't have anything going on because Nene was not a part of the show that season. With that being said, she told Porsha that, and Porsha got mad with Kandi and blurted it out. Is Porsha at fault? I don't think so. If somebody shared that with me and they was arguing with me, I would throw that in their face too. Was Phaedra wrong for mentioning it? No, honestly, I don't think she was wrong for mentioning it. I think people took it the wrong way because her and Kandi were beefing. But people miraculously forget that Kandi was a terrible friend to Phaedra when Phaedra was going through her divorce. You are hiding my ex-husband's things, or my soon-to-be ex-husband's things, in your garage, and I talk to you on a consistent basis and you did not share that with me. That is a problem. Then Kandi went on to accuse Phaedra of calling the feds when you aired on national TV that you was hiding his stuff. Okay, so it's a lot of playing victim with Kandi that I just can't get over. I don't knock her hustle. She definitely is a hustler. Smart move. If somebody would pay me a paycheck to do nothing, then I'd take it too. Do nothing and start my own stuff. Yeah, I do it too. All day. All day. Use the money and, start my own stuff. Yeah, all day. But this is very sad news with Porsha not returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. What are they going to do? What are the girls going to do? Craziness. Absolutely insane. Wish Porsha the best. I'm glad she know her worth. I'm sure she chose not to come back because of contractual situations where they weren't paying her what she asked for. Good for her. It's time for us Black women to stand up for what we believe in and to go after what we need to go after and actually negotiate and not take these crumbs from these networks. We need to actually show them what we're worth. And we know Porsha is worth it because she has been the storyline. She has been carrying the girls. Okay? She's been nobody can't tell me whether you love Porsha or hate Porsha that she was not in your mouth all last season. Okay? You can't even tell me that. I don't believe you. Whether you love Porsha or hate Porsha, you cannot tell me she was not in your mouth all summer long with this Simon Guabadi and stuff, right? So I was looking forward to seeing this develop. You know what I mean? I was looking forward to seeing, the wedding and stuff like that, which she probably will still get a wedding special because she's still going to be on Bravo technically. I'm sure she has a contractual agreement with being a part of the chat room with Giselle. I'm sure she has, obviously, they're going to still air her spinoff, her 8-episode spinoff. So she's still going to be a Bravo celebrity, but a part of RHOA. Homegirl said, bye. Y'all ain't give me the cash. I got to roll. And I respect you for that. And I'll support Porsha in any of her other endeavors because I just really liked her. I thought she was a solid person. So I guess we'll just wait and see. And again, guys, I apologize for slacking on my pimping and not being on this platform. I trying to grow, so please like, subscribe, turn that little button on so you get notifications when I actually post something again. I'm really gonna go hard at this. So, moving forward, I plan on being on here consistently, at least twice a week, talking about pop culture and the things that's going on and up and down. But my birthday's coming up, so I want you guys to head on over to angelfaceboudoir.com. Type in all caps fall if you choose something, and I mean fall like the season fall, FALL, all capital letters, to get $10 off of your purchase of $34.99 or more. We got purses, we got earrings, we got dresses, we have jumpsuits, we have mesh dresses for plus size girls. And I know, really, I've been having people hit me up about that dress that's on my site because of the Girls Want Girls song with Drake. And he's like, staring at your dress because it's see-through. Well, you can buy your see-through dress at Angel Face Boudoir today. I'm on top of sending out the orders. So as soon as you order, it will be in the mail, boo. So again, thank y'all. Head on over to Angel Face Boudoir shop. Put some things in the cart. As long as you get over $34.99 worth of items, type in fall, all capital letters, and you will get a discount of $10 off your entire purchase. That sale won't last long. It actually will end on Sunday. So please, please, please go shop. See if you like something. Thank you again, my angels, for tuning in to Johnny's Angels page. Drop some angels in the chat. And please, again, like, subscribe, and share. I want more followers. Thank you.